Hello Uganda, good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm Pastor SSENYONJO VAMUBUSIBE, and I want to thank God so much that I'm given another opportunity to share with you, wherever you are, whether you are in Uganda, you are in UAE, you are in Asia, you are in American countries, or anywhere. I love you so much. Thank you for following VAMUBUSIBE teachings. Thank you for following us in morning prayer. That's very good and very great. Don't forget, every day, I want you to follow, because sometimes you love to share the teachings that I make on YouTube. Please go and subscribe on a channel in the names of Pastor. It is PR SSENYONJO VAMUBUSIBE. When you search for that channel, you'll see it. Go and enjoy the teachings on that channel. It will be very good. So today, I want to share about the word escape. I have seen a lot of things that happen to people, but you'll find that people do not get destroyed at the same time. What I mean, that situations may attack many people, but not all people are affected in the same way. Think about what happened in Turkey. When the earthquake came, it was so strong, and it put down many buildings. It made many cracks and holes in the ground, and therefore many people died, as you heard. It is so bad. But you'll find that not all people who were in the buildings died. There are some people who spent their hours and they didn't die, and then others died. So in situations where humanity is attacked, for example, you are in a certain place and you are doing a certain job, you are employed. And then because of a certain situation, they say you are going to be sacked. They begin to terminate one by one. Then at the end, you'll find that one person has survived. And you ask, how did this person survive? So there is that kind of help that God gives people to escape in situations. Even when you think that there is a genuine reason why so and so was supposed to die. Because you may think about an accident. I have ever seen an accident of a taxi. It was a drone. People were there inside, more than 14. And it was running like what? So in that speeding kind of, they got face-to-face hit and they crashed. But 2 people survived. It happened last year. 2 people survived. How did they escape this? We just say, not by knowledge and wisdom, but the grace of God. Think about what, for some of you who follow me as I talk about Bible stories, think about what happened when the people of Israel tried to go to the promised land. Moses, their leader, died. People like Korah, Dathan, their followers, those who rejected God in the journey according to the Bible, they all died. But at the end, there are some few people who survived. I remember in the book of Joshua chapter 1, when God came and gave a message to Joshua that, you know what? My servant and your master has gone. He's no more. But now you are the one who is alive. So I want you to be a man of courage. Pick your strength. Go lead these people. It was like they were just going to be smashed away in only one day. But this is a man who stood even at the time when he was not expected to stand. And he survived a great test. He survived. Now the same things are happening. Don't only think about Exodus and Deuteronomy. But the same things are happening to different people. You find that in a certain situation, all people are crying, but you can escape. Think about your family. You are born of your mother, 5 people, 16 people, 10 people. And you look at the whole family, they have a certain trap that the devil put upon them. For example, you find a whole family that all the girls born of this woman never get good marriages. When they get men, they tend to be pregnant, they produce and they remain single mothers. And on the side of men, when they get women, they produce with them children, but these women go away. They separate and they go. Some of them go abroad, some of them do. So the men of this family, or we call them the boys, the children, the male of this family remain alone even when they are grown up. Find a gentleman in a good house but with no wife, with no children. And you ask him why, he says, but for us in our family, we are like that. So it means that if you discover such a situation in your home, you have to escape. That's why I told you in the beginning that think about escaping from wherever cage or den that you have been put. In the book of Daniel, I was so much interested when I thought about the 3 men, chapter 3, who were thrown in fire. And the same thing happened to Daniel when he was thrown in the dungeon. But in fire they said, how shall we go out of here? But to say that the fourth man came and joined them. So he brought an intimidation factor to those so-called leaders who had caused away at these ones who were in fire. So by day seeing them, he said, release them because I can see another person in the fire. In the same way, in your situation, you need some help that will help you to escape out of where you are. How dare you work for 5 years, but when there is nothing that you can show as a man, there is nothing that you can show as a worker. You are in marriage now for 6 years, for 10 years, for 24 years, but you are still there suffering like you have just joined it yesterday. You need to escape from wherever the devil had bound you. Everybody, where you are, some of you in the diaspora, some of you anywhere, you are trying to do something, but you are retarded, you are obstructed, you are hidden, you are put down. I pray that you escape from wherever you are so that you can be a survivor of the moment. I send this prayer to you and speak out louder with me. Father, I thank you today because you are giving us the capacity and the grace to escape every problem where we are. You are giving us the grace to go out of all the challenges where we are. You are giving us the power to grow from wherever the devil had covered us up. I pray that all the people who believe and trust in you, help them to escape deaths, help them to escape diseases, help them to escape family bondages and demonic attacks. Some of them are in families which have problems. A certain family has a curse that they will never get a financial breakthrough. But Lord, I pray that by your grace and by your power, they will get success. Some people in families which do not have blessing, they are cursed. Everything they do, they fail. I pray that you bless them and they come out of all those problems. I pray for those who are looking for visas. You escape from rejection and be granted a visa. I pray for ladies who are looking for marriages, that you are granted favor and the right man will come for you. A right woman will come for you, gentlemen, and you'll get a good marriage. I pray for all people who are looking for jobs. You move with papers. You move from west to east. You go up and down. You ask so and so, but nobody is helping you. May the hand of God come upon you and gives you help to get a right job. I pray that you be positioned in the right place before the end of this month. Something new will happen to you. I pray for people who have been retarded in your offices. They are obstructed from their destiny. I pray that you will escape from that den where the devil had covered you up. You'll get your success. You'll go to your destiny. I pray for employment opportunities to come upon you. I pray for people, for youth who lack tuition, lack school fees, you lack help. Some of you are orphans. Some of you have just been abandoned by reckless parents. Some of you are just there, you don't know what to do. I pray that God's hand will help you to escape that temptation, that problem, and you'll be saved. May the grace of God be upon you to be saved from that problem and you become a happy man, a happy woman. Father, I thank you because it is done now and forever. We go in amen. Pastor SSENYONJO VAMUBUSIBE, please, 2 days back I received testimonies. Some of you tried to send to me what God has done, and I was so happy to get feedback from you. Today, call me, send prayer requests, or even board taxi, drive your car, come and join a big group of people at VAMUBUSIBE Church. We are at NANSANA Hoima Road. When you reach NANSANA, at Nabwe, opposite Nabwe Road, on Hoima Road, NANSANA. Nabwe Road goes the other side, go on opposite side, ask for VAMUBUSIBE Church. You'll call me on 0752 229680 or WhatsApp me on 0782 229680. Every Wednesday, I'm right there in office. You can see me one-on-one at 8 a.m. Every Friday and Tuesday, 4 p.m. and every Sunday at 10 p.m. I love you so much. I'm Pastor SSENYONJO. We meet next time.